How you doing? Good to see everybody this morning. I see Irene, Thelma, Sharma, Mary T, Adeline, Glenn, and that seems to be it for right now.
Mary R.
Oh, Mary R. Hi, Mary R. Sorry, didn't mean to miss you. Okay. We are going to continue with our steampunk theme for no other reason than I had lots of fun doing it. So we must continue. Today we're going to do the fox from the Animal Arcadia series. It's got a fox, an owl, and some other fun creatures on it, so we'll get going with that. I just put the camera down, please. Hi, Catherine. You see Cotton eating my Diet Coke. Caffeine-free Diet Coke. Gotta have that. All right. I've already run a die through the die cutting machine, and this time I used release paper. We'll see how that works. Okay, here's my die, and you'll note it is not full of paper. Here's my die release paper. This is actually rather pretty. I think a person could figure out how to use that in some way, especially when it's got these old vintage images on it. I'm not going to toss that out yet. And then I've got my cardstock that just needs to be weeded. So I'm going to flip over this, get my brush. I can hear all that. So I get my die brush and go over the back of my cardstock with my die brush. Going over the back because I don't want to scratch the front of Mary. Some of this looks like it could have stood going through a second time. The die cut release paper cut perfectly, but the Mary board looks like it actually might need a second trip. If it does, we'll send it through again. To get it out of here though and see what we've got working with. Oh, what's this? Mary, just a picture of Ted in the upper corner. Can you check and see if we're on?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes.
Everybody? Okay. Everybody seeing and hearing me okay today? Hi, Ned.
See you.
Okay, tell me if you see. Okay, you're fine. Clint says. All right, thank you for answering. Yeah, this didn't cut quite as thoroughly as it might have here on the bottom. But it's one of those things I can't tell exactly yet whether I'm going to need to rerun it or whether I just need to take a little time weeding it and peel them out.
Catherine asks, is this the foxy night?
This is the foxy night. Foxy day, foxy morning for me, but sure is. Today's foxy in honor of Glenn, our foxy guy, who is sure that fox is for him. All right. Yeah, we just started. And we just barely started. I'm wondering about this piece down here. Just doesn't seem to be clearing up nicely. Everything else is popping out fine. I might have to put that back in the die and cut that a little bit there. It's not always a safe maneuver, but we're going to try it anyway. Yes, it's not cut through. It has to be exactly lined up, especially with one that's detailed, or it won't mess up. If we mess this one up, we'll ask Grace to cut us one while we work. I'm going to try. See if I can fit that right back into the die. And try it again. See how we did this time. Oh, I think it's going to come out this time. Now this time I didn't have the benefit of the die release paper, so probably the new little edges that have been cut are going to stick in the die. My cutting plate's fine. I know I told you don't do it this direction. I'm going to try it anyway. Just trying not to scratch my Mary board. But, what's I going to say? I don't know what else. Oh, my C plate, the one that puts pressure on the top and goes down, desperately needs to be replaced at this point. And I got to get down there and get a plate and put it in there. So I think some of this has to do with just the pressure in my machine, because we saw this cut perfectly last time. And this time it's just being a little bit of a pain. But I think it's just because it's not getting the pressure it wants, because my plate has a big bow in it at this point. But it's coming out okay. Just a little extra work. Little pieces got turned over there. Got it. Okay, almost there. What'd you do today? Oh, I sat and watched Debbie weed a piece of paper all day. Okay. We're going to be fine. All right. I might use, there's a few little pieces here and there I might still grab it. But it is just an awfully pretty die. I will tell you this is sold out. Yes, I know already. I only got a couple of them because I, what I explained before, the steampunk is for some and not for everybody. And so I didn't want to overbuy it. And then everybody who buys the set isn't going to want the die. So I only bought a couple of them, demonstrated, and by the time we got off the air on Thursday night, it was sold out. But I just reordered them. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's take a look at our topper set. So cute. This time we get squirrels. A squirrel, a raven, an owl, a fox. These are cute. Super cute. We have the raven cardstock. And we have the fox cardstock with the beautiful foiling on it. All right. Let's see what we want to do here. I think we should start where? We've got some really interesting pieces in this. Let's see. What do I want to do? Oh, let's start with the Fox and Mr. Fantastic. I think we need to do that. So, you really are fantastic, it says. It is. It's a really nice distressed metal. It's just beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and cover my 5x7 with this beautiful cardstock. Whew. That finger lift tape up. As you know, if the finger lift doesn't come up easy on the ends, just tear it from the middle and pull it both directions. Okay. So, what's going on? Okay, well, I'm just going to trim the bottom of my card then. Get it just a little bit off on the bottom, but I'll fix that. Actually looks pretty darn good otherwise. I don't want to risk tearing up my cardstock and my card both by trying to remove it once it's stuck. If it's done moving, it's done moving. So I'm just going to flip it over and cut around my card. And see, I got just a tiny bit of white that really shows on this brown, so I'm going to trim that off. Margie sent up a couple other things that she thought you guys might like to look at that match this series. This is a different Hunkydory geared up collection. May your day run like clockwork, all geared up to celebrate. So it's a really cute one. Yes, we still have those in stock. And then I got these Tim Holtz Ideology bigger gears a while back, and I don't know if we'll have occasion to use them, but we might. I just brought those in to show you. All right, let's trim the bottom off of this card. Make sure it looks great now, which it does. That's just awfully pretty. Just like that, isn't it? The gold foiling and the beautiful rich browns. It's gorgeous. All right. And let's see about what we want to use here. I'm going to punch out the fox on the image sheet. See what we've got to work with. That's a nice size for this 5x7. You really are fantastic. I would have needed a wider card to do that. Cool. I'm going to pop out the sections of this frame and play with it a little bit and see if I want to mess with it at all. Okay, so I'm going to put down my frame. I'm going to try and see what it would look like if I offset this one on an angle. Don't know, might be good. All right. I'll bring that down just a little. I do like that. I think that's going to look good. And let's put Mr. Fox in the center of that. This is what I'm playing with, and I think that looks really good. I took the 3 parts of my frame and I put the center one in at a diagonal, and I think that looks really cute. All right, so we need some foam squares. I still have some out from last night. Not sure. Probably did, but maybe not. But I have more here. I'll just bring some of these in. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put these 2 down solid to my card. We have a tiny bit of cleanup to do. Glenn told Mary there's an opening for a hall monitor in the harem. And she should apply. Oh. Bottle stand. Let me see if I can get it going again. There we go. So I'm going to come down about an inch and a quarter, because my card is a little longer than it has to be for this. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this frame down on the angle. Not putting any foam behind these because they're both delicate pieces and they would get bent up, I think, if they had foam under them. So I'm going to put my second frame down just like that. You see that okay? And next, I want my greeting, which I'm going to put right here, like that. So put some foam on this. Whoops. Go ahead and put this across the bottom. Then we're going to put our image in and decorate with a few gears, I think. That's good. Oh, fun, Charma. A bunch of coffee dyed papers. That sounds beautiful. All right. Put a few foam squares on the back of that one. Brenda says she makes coffee stained papers too, but it's usually by accident. Kind of with you with that one, Brenda. Okay, I'm going to put my image, let's center that right in the center of this. How cute. Oh my gosh, it's cute. All right, let's see what we can do with some embellishments here now. Just pour out some of these gears since we'll be working with them. Oops. Actually, the key would have looked okay on here. Let's see what else we got. I showed our steampunk cards that we did on Thursday to my card making class last night. Now we're going to be making steampunk cards. They liked them. Okay, what do I do with some of these little nail heads? Let's see what we got here. Don't want an awful lot on here, just enough for some fun little accents here and there. A few of those little nail heads down. I actually could have cut a little bit off the top of this, but I think we can make that look good by putting those at the top. That's not quite the right spot to use that. Okay. Well, I think I might just go with that. Let's glue these down and see what we had. Putting a few 3 little nail heads on and 3 little gears on. Catherine says she can make the Olympic rings in wine glass stains. I saw some techniques that were new to me in using a gel board and a gel press, and I want to try some of those ideas soon. Before I do that, I still owe you guys alcohol inks. I was kind of holding out to see when Roberta got back to do those, but we haven't seen Roberta yet. Hint, Roberta, when you're watching this later. We need you back. We just can't go anywhere without our friend Roberta, especially doing projects that she's requested. Here is our Sir Fox. Come in closer on this one, honey. It's a little dark. I want to make sure they can see all the details. You see a little white around my gears, especially since they're heavy and they're trying to slide down a little bit. That'll be clear. I just put a couple of nail heads on, one here, one here, one here, then the 3 little gears at the top, and I think I like it that way. Depending on who I was sending it to, I might put like a hello sticker or something at the top of this. Hello, you really are fantastic. Just depends on what I end up using it for, but that would be really cute. Okay, so there's our first fox. Let's see what we want to do next. We've got, we've got a squirrel and a raven. A squirrel might be fun. I think I need a bigger card if I decide to angle this one. We could do that. Just need a bigger card. I'm going to try a 6x6. And let's take this one out. I love this border they put in the punch out sheet. I'll try and show it to you when I get this out of here. Oh, I think this outer border isn't part of the frame. That's why I'm having a hard time punching it out. There we go. There we go. We have that. Look at this neat border they put in here. Runs from side to side. It's about a 1/2 inch and all foiled and gears. It's pretty. Okay, I think we need piece of this corner, one of these corners, probably this one, for our squirrel card. So let's put some tape down here. Did Thelma say she was signing off?
She did. She wasn't feeling well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, did it again. It just doesn't seem to be my morning for lining things up properly. A little bit of an edge showing here, which I'll trim off again. Okay, let's take our little squirrel. Gently pressing these pieces out so as not to damage them. This time I think I'll go across this way, which actually works really well with the pattern on this paper. And it fits just right on a 6x6. There we go. And I'm going to put this one square this time, just a little reversal of what we did last time. That's going to look good. I have to play with this a little bit. I actually kind of like that offset. Looks kind of wonky there, but I'm going to start by putting this frame here because I really do like that. Of course, I could try this and just see what happens. Do it the same way I did the first one. Just want to see how it looks. What I wasn't liking is that this was lining up exactly with the frame on the inside, which wasn't what I wanted. I think it looks better this way. So I guess I'll do it the same way I did the last one. Daddy, I want a squirrel. I have a few. We'll share. We have many squirrels. I had a friend who rescued some baby squirrels that had fallen out of the nest. And he watched them for a few hours to see if the mama was going to come back and get them, and she didn't. So he rescued them and raised them in the house in a cage, and they got so tame they'd come out and run all over him. It's one of many, many animals Gary rescued over time. He's also the friend who had a pygmy goat he used to give it a bath and put a diaper on it and take it to the nursing home to visit the residents. You can imagine seeing a goat trotting through the nursing home. Don't know if they'd let you do that anymore, but he did. He'd say, "Let's go, goat," and he'd put the goat right in front of his pickup. Like they'd go. Goat loved it.
How many years ago was that?
Lots of years ago. Lots and lots of years ago.
Before they had rules on all that.
Probably. Residents loved it, though. We started a new medication with Bob last night. He was only up once, right? Once he got up a second time at some point, went to the living room.
Yeah.
But, huh?
Yeah, as far as I know.
And we slept. Yay. Yay. So that was fun. Portland squirrels, reds, grays, or both. We have both. Red squirrels and gray squirrels. I think that the gray squirrels are imports here. I think they were turned loose here and then have taken over. But we have so many squirrels. We have so many squirrels. But it's fun. They're entertaining. There. 3 little jewels on there so far. Let me see what else we need to do. I think we need like a trio down here. That looks good. Kind of counterbalances the big one at the top there. Move those out a little. I'm liking this. I think this is looking cute. I'm wondering if I want some gold pieces on it too, but I don't have a lot of places to put them. I'll put this little heart right here. Our squirrels just plant their garden wherever they go. They take their squirrel seeds and corn out of their feeder and plant it all over in my flower pots on the deck. Then Bryce thinks it's cute, so he won't let me take them out. So we have corn stalks growing in all our flower plants on the deck every year. They're cute little menaces, though. They don't start out having them near our garden. They just plant one. move. Where I put you. Okay. Liking that. Wondering if there's a place to put just a bead or two. Our squirrels do that too. There's a sofa pillow box right outside my door, and they come running up there and they tap on the windows. Hey, hey, we're out of food out here. We're out of food, don't you know? Hey, people, we're out of food. That's cute. They make me laugh. Teddy goes nuts when they come up and tap on the windows. And he says, "What are those little varmints doing?" They don't belong there. It's funny that they have the same behaviors on two sides of the country, isn't it? Some of our squirrels are really big, and some of our squirrels are tiny, tiny, tiny. The tiny ones are ferocious, though. They chase the big ones away from the feeders a lot of the time. Here we are, guys. There's squirrel number 2. Hi, Jane. Good to see you, my friend. Oh my gosh. Young farmers have turned the roadsides all upside down. Catherine says that's the latest form of protest. I'm looking at this bird and thinking, because this bird is really dark and these keys are really dark, that this might be a good opportunity to use one of these keys. I don't know for sure, but we shall see. We still have a bunch of cards to do. So, looking at where we are, I think I need to try and make 2 cards out of this bottom part here. Make one here and one here. Might be just a little short, but we can trim it. Yes, it's going to be like 1/4 inch short, but I'm going to use that because I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards to do. And we are, yeah, this will be just fine. I'm going to put 2 A6 cards on this edge. This can be a little short, but if I cover my card with Mary board, it'll be perfect. There. So let's cover this with a piece of Mary. That's a big piece of Mary. Don't need one quite that big. See if this will fit it. No, but that's just a little too small. Well, let's keep working. I have a smaller one in here. Just hate to cut up that big old piece of Mary if I don't have to. That's what I see. Oh, here. I have some 6x6. This will be better. All right. Pictures of tons of squirrels all sitting in the road and driveways and yards. Huh. I'm about to have a increase in coyotes and things, I'll bet. Could you use a paper shim? Oh, with a paper shim with the, when I was trying to cut the Mary, yes, I probably should have used a paper shim to tighten up that sandwich a little bit. That would have been a perfect idea, Irie. Oops. Come on. Got my tape going crooked. Maybe it's to annoy the tourists. My card isn't folded entirely straight, so I'm going to take a minute to straighten that out so I don't have a bunch of funny edges to contend with. Wow. Not many signs in your neck of the woods except keep out, Glenn. Okay, I'll put my Mary board on my card. Hopefully get the card covered this time. Not have to trim it, that would be nice. Okay, got my card covered in Mary. Now I'm going to cut this one, this piece, to be figure out the best way to put this on here. No, it's got to go this way in order to save me the cardstock I want. So get it right across the top of his head, which will be just a little over 4. And we'll trim the bottom of it down just a little bit. Okay, 5 5/8 works perfectly with the size of our cardstock left. I take just a little bit off the bottom here now. Have this fit just right on my cardstock. That looks good. And that Catherine thinks the squirrel should wear dark glasses because they're ornery little things.
That's true.
Some of our squirrels I think you could almost touch, but I haven't tried. I don't need a rabies shot. Which I might need if I was successful in touching them. They're pretty tame though. The edge on the bottom is just not quite straight, so I'm trimming that up again. There we go. A raven postcard. There's another way where a like twin, I run around with no shoes on most of the time. More often than not, when I come up for classes, I don't have my shoes on. I was looking at this die cut thinking it might be fun to use this die cut behind a key. That was my thinking anyway. Not sure it's good thinking, it just was my thinking. Don't like that one. You're just a hippie. That's probably true. Okay. I think I will try taking this piece out of this beautiful die cut. I always thought it was kind of fun to use die cuts where I can cut them up and make other things out of them. I like this medallion on there. I think that's really cool looking. That's the rest of my keys. Okay. Let's see if there's any other key that looks better than the one I have. That one looks nice. These keys, you'll remember, were left over from our cards we were making. Actually, I really like that. Oh, I like that a lot. I'm going with that. From the cards that we were making with the Graphic 45 set recently. It had keys in with the cards. Okay, I'm going to put this down in my sticky specs. Rub it down good. Make sure all those stickies get adhered well. Put that back up. Put this sort of right in the middle here. I'm going to put this key across to it, which I just think is neat looking. Before I glue that down, I'm going to look at my sentiments and see if there's anything I want to fit in here. There's a especially for you, which might be cute. think I liked the feeling of putting something up there. Let's put some foam under that as I figure out what I've done with it again. Forever losing my foam squares. Hi, Elsie. Good to see you, friends. And I'm going to put some Cosmic Shimmer glue will hold this key just fine. When it dries, it is a heavy object, so I'm going to need to let it dry or I mess with it too much. But the glue will hold it well. Better than some of my thicker glues would. I do want you guys to see what this looks like because this is really pretty cool looking. Okay, let's see what else we want to do to this one. I have a few little areas in this back part that I think could benefit from being lightened up a little bit with a piece or two. One there, one there. Maybe one back here. Don't know, I love that one. Not sure I love that one on there either. I like that one there. I think I like that. Going with that. Okay. Oops. Don't move. Don't move from where I put you. That's just not nice. Can't even get glue. This is very dark, so I'm concerned that the cardstock will show the glue, so I'm actually going to just lift that up. Clean it off with my baby wipe. Dry it off. There, I picked that up. And then I'm going to go in again and glue this so it looks better. Okay, that's where I wanted it. I'm going to put two on the bottom down here and kind of let those little sprockets work inside each other. Just let's work together there. I think we're going to call this one done. What do you guys think? Especially for you. I really like that piece of our die cut with the key over it. I think that looks really neat. All right. What are we going to do next? We have this card. And we have this card. We have these pieces left. I think this one might be really fun. Used with the balance of our gears. If we did that. At least some of our gears. Maybe go this way. And balance my gears. And put either Mr. Owl that looks fabulous. That could be a possibility. Or let's try it with a smaller little raven we have here. Oh, I like that too. Take that little gear out and move it. I think it generally fit the owl better though. I think I like that. I think we'll go with that. Still thinking, can you hear the gears grinding in my head? This owl has this adorable Another Year Wiser tag. If I took this on the inside, I'd have to, on the outside, I'd have to put that cute tag on the inside. Which means this raven might be a better choice. There. It does look good there. Maybe we'll go with this one so I can make Another Year Wiser owl out of that one. I need a European A6 card. That's 5x7. European A6. I sleep with my feet out from under the covers a lot. I get hot when I'm sleeping. Sometimes I throw all the covers off. Other times I just pull my feet out from under the covers. This looks great. Actually, I really kind of like that white border around there too. I think that's actually rather interesting looking. I think we might have to keep that white border. Maybe not do it in Mary, because we already have a lot of Mary on this one. Let's see what this looks like if we glue this here. A little shorter. Tiny bit. A little border around it. That's looking good. I like that. Okay. glue on the back of here. We want to get our steampunk cards from Thursday so we can show those when we show these finished cards. Please.
Say hi to Kim.
Hi, Kim. How you doing, friend? We're making cute steampunk animals again. I'm going to go ahead and put this down on my sticky specs. Oh. Okay, I got the sticky specs with my thumb again, which I do. Using the balance of that die cut we cut earlier. I used part of it on our last card. I used part of it on this card. And I like the way that looks. Raise it just a bit. That looks fun. Okay. Pop cup's getting wet right on my table. I want to make sure I don't get any of my paper into it. Okay. I think we'll put this up on some foam. That's looking cute. Isn't that looking cute? Let's see what else we have here. Best of luck. Make this best of luck. Oh, he was supposed to go with this. Huh. I wonder if this could go on here in some way. The best of luck had the squirrel on it. I didn't notice it, so I didn't use it. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we put it on there or leave it off? Here's the best of luck on our squirrel. Here's without it. Here's with it. What do you guys think? Put it on or leave it off?
Off.
Bryce is off. What do you guys think? Without? Okay. All right. Now, we got that guy on there. And let's see.
Jane suggests maybe on the inside.
Ah, that's a good idea. Good idea, Jane. It's a little big for that, but I do think that one of these little nail heads would look really cute in the center of our clock. Let's put one of those there. I need a little one to go on my bird down here. Okay, I have room for two of them on the bird. We have these in self-adhesive in the store. Although I think I've told you before, even with the self-adhesive ones, I often put glue on them. But we do have nice nail heads in the store from Hunkydory. Yeah, like that. Oh, I like that. Let's go with that. Put some here.
Catherine said you wouldn't believe how much cards like this would cost in France.
We'll make them up and sell them. Yeah, everybody said off. Okay. These are just such great fun to make, guys. I love it. I mean, just some little metallic pearls and those gears and this set, and it's just great fun. You see where I put them on? I put them here, the top, here at the bottom of that one, and then a bigger one here in the middle of the clock. Just really nice, just the right accents. What? Do you have a thought?
Oh, Catherine says your room is ready.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. Now, what do we have left to work with? We have this one. We have our owl. I love our owl. Our owl's cool. We have this neat border I'm going to clip out and just have here on the table in case we can use it. Let's just look at that, see what we think. This really is a neat border. I'm going to get 2 more cards out of this piece of cardstock, or use something else's background. We don't always have enough cardstock to do everything that we do with our toppers, do we? But I think we'll be okay. Making 2 cards out of here. Got another Year Wiser there. This could be cute. Let's see what this does. This could be really difficult to get off the sticky specs paper, but that's a different challenge entirely. What if we put that down? Maybe take this owl off the frame. Ooh, Elsie's headed for Spain. That sounds fun.
For 3 weeks.
Wow. I don't know. We might have to try this, guys, just for fun, to see if to see what we think. This is my die release paper. Although we're covering up a lot of the pattern, I'm not sure you can tell what it is. It would probably look better in gold if we did it. Bryce is shaking his head. No, don't do that. But this would still be cute. Okay, so I think we need 2 more European A6 cards. We have this fox. What are we going to do with Mr. Fox? Okay, let's just put Mr. Fox down on some paper first, and then we'll decide what to do with him. Cute. He is cute. Okay. People have asked me, you used to always use tape, then you started using glue. Now you use glue and tape. What's the deal? I don't know what was handy. You can do all kinds of things with either one of your adhesives. Just grabbing what's handy. They both work just fine. Okay. Let's trim Mr. Fox out. Which will leave us one piece of cardstock left for our owl card. We could use this fun border here. I do like that. Just to use up some of the space. I actually like that a lot. And yeah. About could be interesting. Just to add another element of interest, I think I'm going to put that border down on that black, almost black card. Cut up both sides. Why not? Did I say owls, Deb? Yes, owls are coming up next. We're going to do a card that says Another Year Wiser birthday card. So I'm going to take this border piece and make this 1/2 inch about maybe 1 inch in total. I'm just adding this border on here. My cardstock wasn't quite straight. I'm trying to straighten that up a little bit. Just make a border with a little bit of a decorative edge there. Go in here. I like that. I think that looks really nice. Let's do that. Next card after this one's the owls. This one's a fox. Next one up will be the owl, though. Do you want to cut out another piece of Mary board for our owl, please? We've got the die release paper here, so it should be pretty quick and easy. I think I might run it twice, though, just because my plates are so bad. Straight? Not entirely. It's going to do now because it's stuck down good.
The die. The release paper. And Mary. Your pokey tool to try and get out.
Let's see. Shouldn't be much in there. All right. Now, I'm going to use this on here. And I'm going to put some Mary down because the card is just a little bit wider than my remaining cardstock. Oops, I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to finish this card out here because that was the back of my other card. Okay. We have on this piece of cardstock a really cute gear. I'm going to cut that out. Or I'm going to try to anyway. Look at the beautiful foiled gear on here. I think it must be used.
Do with the die release paper?
Is it behind me?
No.
Here. Grew up in a place called Oogliness, Oogly Owl. Huh. Do you have a lot of owls in that area, Elsie? Never very good at cutting out circles. Little circles, anyway. I do okay with the bigger ones, but okay, don't even know where that's going yet. Just know it's going on there somewhere because it's cute. All right. Then let's put a few nail heads on here. I mean, that's the same question. And barn owls. Looking for some little curls. I want several of the smallest ones. Oops. Curls going all over my desk, but not where I want them. I always think I'm going to take time someday and sort these out into little baggies. It never happens. I'm always too busy. Silver in there. A little bigger one. Let's see if that'll do it. 5 is probably all I want anyway. Okay, I actually really like that gear right there. So I think I'm going to stick that down onto that spot. Bob had lots of fun at adult daycare again yesterday. I think he's really, really enjoying it. They have a lot of music and there's some dancing. I'm not sure it's actually part of the program, but when the music is playing, one of their residents there used to be a dance instructor, and he can't help himself. He gets up and starts dancing. It's so sweet. And he's very good, actually. I don't know how old he is now, but he still has some serious rhythm. So that was really fun to watch. Yeah, he really seems to be having a nice time. He enjoyed his lunch. And so is it starting this week or next week? Or when are we starting the 3 days a week, Bryce? Next week? Okay. We'll take him 3 days a week. Between the fact that he was all worn out from his activities yesterday, and he was awake all day when he came home, which is amazing. And so he stayed awake most of the day, not all, but most of it. And then we got him on some new medication, anxiety meds. And between the two, he slept like a baby last night, which means we slept like babies last night, which is a very, very good thing. Very good thing. Okay. I think we probably want a gear or two on here. We have some nice gears in the pattern that we could just lay gears over. I like this. I think I'm ready to go with this. Yes, he can. In fact, I think we're going to have him. Is he going to stay longer on the 3 days this coming week, honey? Yeah, we thought we'd try. And he was doing from 10 to 1 this week, but we thought we might try having him stay the full day, a time or two, to see, how he tolerates that, if he's still enjoying it. We don't want to overdo it to a point where it's not fun, but they really do have a lot of activities happening there, and he's very interested, and the staff are so very responsive to him, and they're making sure that he's getting a really good start out. And, it's fun to watch and see what happens here. Eventually, if he likes it and wants to do it, we can have him go there 5 days a week for the work day, which would make my life and Bryce's life easier, because it would be easier to work if we're around where he is. He has a lot of questions and needs, and so that's our thinking, that perhaps we'll actually get to 5 days a week, but we'll see. There's our fox, guys. How cute is he? I'm loving that. That's really fun. You can see my nail heads on here. Here's 4 on this band, 2 here, and then 1 in the middle of the cutout year. Love that. Okay, we got 1 card left. Just 1 card left. Wow, this has gone fast today. All right, we're going to make our owl with this Another Year Wiser birthday tag. We want a European A6 card. I think I have it out here. Yes, I do. Oops. I'm going to cover this in mirror board, because otherwise my cardstock won't quite be big enough. So get another piece of 6x6 Mary. See you later, Catherine. Thanks for dropping in. Yeah, it was fun yesterday when we toured. I toured the daycare center yesterday with Bryce and the staff. Well, Bob was finishing up some activities there when we got there, and it was really fun. There was a guy playing guitar, and first the older gentleman was dancing, and it was just such happiness, just such happiness there watching, and the environment was very, very positive, and it was just so much fun to watch this guy dancing. And then the guy who was playing the guitar played some sing-along kinds of songs, and the residents obviously knew those songs and chimed in and sang, and that was fun to watch. They have lots of other things too. They have Bible study time available one afternoon, and they and they have art time, and they have joint time. If they're interested, they can spend joint time with the kids, and that's right up Bob's alley there. He was a very attentive grandpa to our girls when they were little, and it grabs his attention immediately when he sees little kids around, when he's watching them. They had a little girl going around and touching elbows with all the seniors. It was really cute. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to trim this down to fit on top of my Marion. Still give me a border all the way around. So I'm going to do 3 7/8 by 5 5/8. That's because I'm using a European A6 card. I'll often use the European cards because the kit's European, and that means I can get the very most out of my cardstock. That looks pretty already with that red kind of leather look paper. Whoops. Never apologize for good pun, Mary. Good puns are clever. I like them. I told your ICU joke to the card making club this week, and they thought that was very funny. I don't know why I'm bothering to punch these out. It may be covered up, this area. Look how beautiful this is. I just love this. Okay, I think we'll turn it so the clock's right side up again. I like that. I might have to put my another year wiser on the inside though, because I don't really want to cover up all my pattern. I really love this, the way this looks. Let's get a sticky specs out here. It's nice image put down. Rub it down good. And we'll finish this up and we'll take a look at all our cards from today and our cards from Thursday. Because I know not everybody can come on Thursdays. So we'll look at those. This is great fun. It's beautiful just putting this on here. Look how pretty that is. That's beautiful just like that. But we're going to put an owl on it too. We'll put the owl here. I love that. That looks great. This really is a good die with this set. I ordered more dies. I actually ordered more of the singles of these Animal Arcadia too. So if you wanted to do singles, or we'd have more of them. I ordered a couple more luxury sets since it seemed that this was going over very well, this Animal Arcadia. It's because the animals are so stinking cute. We're going to get a nice batch of cards out of this. Amazing. Yeah, it would, Brenda. It would look great with just a sentiment. Look how cute our owl looks on there. Beautiful. Okay, let's see. Now what do we want? We need to add a few little embellishments. We're actually finishing at just the right time because I only have about 6 or 7 little gears left on my desk here. So if we were doing another set, we would need another package of these. like that right on his chest. That looks good. This would be a great masculine or feminine card. Putting the gear right in the middle of the owl's chest. And then let's see what we want to do. I'm wondering, I might want a couple of these little balls up here in the design itself. We have some little swirlies that end in a ball, and I think these could be really pretty on those little balls. That looks fun. I like that. That looks really good. Okay. Where else do I want something? No, that might be it. I mean, we really have a lot going on with the background and the owl. Well, how did that end up like that? Get our cloth out here again. Made a messy. I'm just going to wipe it off because this is Adorable Scoreable. I wouldn't want to do this with Matt, but with the Adorable Scoreable, I can just wipe it off and put it on again. Which is great. What did I do with my little... I lost the little rhinestones I had out. Until I use more gold than I do silver. I have a lot of silver left, not so much gold. There's still plenty in here. I just have to find them. Okay. That looks good. All right, anything else we want on here? One of these really cute little heart gears. They could go right on the forehead of his helmet. I always like to have an odd number of pieces, so I'll have to find one more place to put an embellishment. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want 5. So let's see. Where else can I put one? This might be really nice on the end of this chain. And one right off the end of that chain. That looks good. Okay. I love what the mirror board does for the chocolatey brown too, Irene. This our another year wiser is going to have to go on the inside. Because I think this one's done. We've got our balls up here, here, and here. We've got a gear here in the middle of his vest and one in the middle of his helmet. And I just think that looks just about right. Now, there are really, really nice inserts available for this set. I'm tempted to insert all my cards because they're beautiful and they're some of my favorites. I may still do that, but I would put this another year wiser right inside, I think. That was fun. That was very fun. Okay, let's take a look at what we've made today. Get these out of the way so we can have a place to see. All right, here's our another year wiser owl. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And we have our fox. He's really cute. And here's our raven with our clock key. It's a really dark card, but I think the things we did to it lightened it up quite a bit. And here's our raven on our remainder of our piece. We used the medallion on this card, and then we put the raven in over the remainder of the piece here. Here is our very cute squirrel, and I will have to put that sentiment on the inside of this squirrel. Just fun. And here's our first fox of the day with his little gears and sentiments. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards today. Here's the ones we did Thursday night. Just turned out so cute. Here's our Bentley. Here's our shaker card. And it's got shakers in, it's got gears in the shakers too. Here's our kitty. Look at that kitten. Isn't that just adorable? And it says, just be yourself. And here's our trio of fun steampunk characters with birthday wishes. And here is our kitten again. And this one says, party time. You got the cool gears inside, so you just move the writing panel over a space. Isn't that fun? That is our Animal Arcadia. What fun these have been. Oh my gosh. Really, really fun. I love these. These are great fun. And will take some discipline for me to move on to other things and not just jump right in and do the rest of these. Do you guys have a favorite today? Let's choose our favorite. This is fox number 1. Fox number 1. Let's see. Here's fox number 2. Fox 1, fox 2. You can tell me in the comments. There's our owl. Another year wiser. Here's our raven. This one looks really good where you've got so much gold with it. It really brightens this raven up. Here's raven number 1. There are 2 more topper sets in this collection, Glenn. There is the frog and the turtle are in one collection. And what's in the other one, Bryce? Do you remember? I don't remember.
A panda.
Oh, there is a panda. Yes, there is. And there's our raven with the big medallion. I love that. Raven with medallion. And here's our squirrel. So in the comments, I'd love it if you guys would tell me which one your favorite was. In order to leave a comment, all you're going to do is you're going to wait till we sign off. Then you're going to hit the refresh button, and that will bring a clean screen up with a chat, excuse me, a comment section. So please vote in the comments section and let me know what your favorite is. And if you enjoyed today, please be sure you hit that thumbs up. It makes me feel great. It lets YouTube know that we're a channel that can be trusted and that they should feel comfortable referring people to. And then, let's see, what else do I, it's subscribe. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button because you're not going to miss an episode of what we're up to. We have fun all the time. Are there any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom? Thank you for the question about the frog, Glenn. Anybody else have a question? These are just great fun, though, I just got to say. Really, really, really fun to do. I had a great time, and it would be fun to do the frog and the turtle and the panda. And thank you, Adeline. Anybody else? Just give you time to type in your question if you have one. Remember that the Hunkydory sale is still on. You access that sale by typing Hunky, Hunky, Dory, Dory, sale, SALE, and you type it all as one word. And that is how you will get your 10% off all regular and sale prices. You get it off Hunkydory, you also get it off everything else in the store. And that sale code is good through the 31st. We're getting close to the end of the month, so if you haven't used your code yet, you go ahead and use it. And I did take care of your discount, Kim. I posted it as a credit on your account. Okay? In the absence of any questions, comments, or pearls of wisdom, we will see you on Wednesday for What's New Wednesday. Thank you. I really, really enjoy these. These are great fun. And if you enjoyed them here, you'll have even more fun making them. So think about picking this one up. Thanks for visiting, Elsie. Good. Have fun on that vacation. That sounds marvelous. Okay. I'm going to say good night, Gracie.